Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Quinn here, and today I am memory planning for the week of October 28th through November 3rd. I am in my A5 disc bound planner with Sadie stickers inserts. The kit that I'm using is from Miss and Meow, and I think this one is called Spice. And I got this kit last year, and I'm so happy to be using it this year, finally pulling in some fall spreads. This is my second fall spread, I believe. And yes, I'm so happy to be getting caught up slowly but surely. So for this spread, I was able to pull in lots of fall foil, and I'm so happy about that as well. I was able to pull in garland. Y'all know I love garland so much. So when I am able to pull in garland, it just makes me feel like that just takes my spread to another level. So here I am just whiting out the dates here. And I just realized too, for my 2025 planner, I actually got a undated planner, and I actually don't like undated. I like dated because sometimes I feel like there's always like a week, like an extra week in the month that you're planning in. I don't know, but it always ends up that way. Anywho, the garland that I use is from Sadie Stickers, and I love how dainty it is. It's so thin, and still it's like, so like with it being so thin, it's like so thin and so elegant, and I just love it. Just doing the same thing to the other side. And I've been loving using that clear sticker backing so much. Like, it also has helped me like with catching up too, because I'm able to lay down a couple of stickers for upcoming weeks. So for the month of November, I was able to lay down 3 spreads, but life was definitely lifing this month. So I wasn't really able to keep up with those spreads, but because I already laid down the base, it shouldn't be too hard for me to go ahead and complete those. I'm already com- I'm already finished with the second half of my November 4th spread through November 10th, so that should be up shortly. So here I'm just adding in my florals and apples and all the things. Added in some foiled leaves from the Pretty Pink Co. I also added in some foiled flourishes from Sadie's stickers. Oh my gosh, I love these days of the week so much, like the little journal ones. First time pulling those in, I believe, and they look so good. I'm pulling in my date dots from Sadie Stickers, and these are the fall clusters. They have like little tiny leaves in them. And here I'm just doing, the same to the other side here. So yeah, back to me catching up. I'm going to be really focusing on my memory planner for December, since it's going to be Vlogmas or Planmas. So hopefully I can get all the way caught up for the month of December, in the month of December. So you'll probably see less of my other planners, unless it's like 100% voiceover for those planners. It took me about 3 to 4 days to finally get this voiceover that you're hearing now done. But because I've been having insomnia, I've just been taking advantage of, those quiet nights and doing the voiceover. Here I'm pulling in the alcohol ink swatch, not swatch, the sidebar. This is from the Pretty Pink Co. And I'm so happy the color matched perfectly, because sometimes when it's not from the specific kit or the specific shop, it's a little bit harder to match them up. So here I'm just pulling in my full box. It says the sun took a step back, the leaves lulled themselves to sleep, and autumn was awakened. Adding in some florals, and I'm so happy that I grabbed two of those floral sheets, because at the time she wasn't doing like that full sheet of florals. So now we are like 100% good to go with those bigger sheets of florals, because we just, wherever we can put florals down, we will definitely do it. Like sometimes when I'm done with the spread, I'll go back and add extra florals, just because I have them left over. Um, there you just saw me trying to pick out which doll I wanted to use. They're always so beautiful. They're from Tailor Made Creative. You can use my code Quen15 to save, and she is actually going to have an awesome Black Friday sale, so you can expect 40% off for that. And don't forget to use not my code, but don't forget to mention me in the notes to seller. I would greatly appreciate it. I also have the mystery from Tailor Made Creative to show you. I have it in the weekly in the decorative kit. So if anyone wants to try out her mysteries, I'm going to show what that looks like. Here I pulled in the apple tree from Sadie Stickers, and I kind of put it behind the fashion doll, and I love that so much. I love like how it kind of created like kind of like a little bit of a landscape, maybe. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but I just like the little scene that it created there. Now I'm just adding in little bits and pieces of foiled leaves, and I love how these are like floating leaves, and some of them have like the flat edge, so they look like they landed on the ground. I love that detail. Here I'm pulling in some deco from the journaling sheet and some florals, and I did want to add like deco and of course my tilted boxes for this week, so I went for it. Here I'm pulling in that torn paper, adding in some florals behind that, pulled in that wagon full of apples, and oh my gosh, I need to see if we have like an apple orchard nearby, because that's one of the ones that I want to check off from the fall bucket list. And that'll be so good. The foiling that I added here is from Honey Inked. There's that wagon full of apples there, and that kind of gave me a problem for this column, like as I was marking something, but we kind of sort of was able to make a workaround. It wasn't too bad. So here I'm doing my tilted boxes. I love gingham so much. I wanted to make sure that I use both of those gingham boxes. And there is the apple tree box as well. I love the white around that box. It gives it so much character. And I do go back and add my foil lines around them. And you all know I just like to use any kind of line that is like related to the kit, theme related to the kit, and I'll just throw it on those boxes, and it turns out so well. Doing the other side with my tilted boxes, and now I'm just adding the scallop line under the date cover area just to cap that off. And oh my gosh, I'm just looking at the foiling on all of like everywhere on this spread, and it just looks so good. What I do want to go back and add, I think I want to go back and add some more like dot clusters. I think I didn't use as many dot clusters because I was using the leaf clusters, but the leaf clusters are not dot clusters. Like they sparkle, but like I just want a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna go back and add some more. Here I'm just doing those lines. So this is from Sadie Stickers, and the one that is on the outer edge, the second one that I pull in, that is actually from Paper Muse Craft, who is no longer open. And yes, I have been having a lot of fun in my Hobonichi cousin here recently. I've been using the decorative kits in my weekly spread, and oh my gosh, looking back on I think it was 2 weeks ago, the one that I uploaded. I love that spread so much, and I love pulling in those decorative kits. And I'm so happy that I'm basically already ready for 2025 because I saved all of my kits from Sadie Stickers from the mysteries. I saved all of them, so I have a full year of decorative kits to use. The only thing is I did want to use like pink or pink undertone kits in my Hobonichi cousin, so we shall see how that works. I've been eyeballing the Rosie Posy shop, I think that's what it's called. Rosie Life shop, something like that. I've been eyeballing that shop because every spread that she comes out with, it always is like pink. It's always sparkly, or it's like a pink undertone, even like the fall kits. So I'm looking or excited to see what she brings out for Christmas. I bet it'll be like a pink winter spread. All right, so here we are at our day by day. I am pulling in the circle from Panda Bird Design, a circle from the kit, and I am marking Hello Monday, Coffee Monday. And I used a coffee mug from Missy Meow from the freebie to mark that. And I tried to use all foiled. I try to use all foiled icons for this week. So they're either Missy Meow from the freebie, or they are JK Creates Co. And you can use my code Quen 20 to save 20% off. And these icons used to only be in her shop for like a day or two, but now they're in her shop indefinitely, and she just came out with some Christmas ones. So let me look at my paper. So I mailed out 2 orders this day, pulled in a Miller from Missy Meow to mark that. I love the little bow on there. I also memory planned for the previous week, and then we did a grocery run to get baby girl some milk. Last but not least is I was late to bed, and I pulled in the bed from JK Creates Co to mark that, and it looks like I'm gonna have to slow this down a bit. 1 second. Okay, so I tried to slow things down, and now it's kind of moving like in slow motion, but it still looks okay. So here I'm just adding some florals, and then I realized that I did not add any alcohol ink swatches, so I'm going to do that quickly now. And while that is happening, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about Tuesday because it's like fast slow. So for Tuesday, I used a foiled Polaroid from Sadie Stickers, and then a foiled midi box from Sadie Stickers, and the planner from Missy Meow to mark that I had a planning sesh. And I also uploaded this day, and I'm thinking it was that same spread that I was planning. So I marked those two together. I just put plan slash post on IG since they were both like in my office. And later that day, what did I watch? I watched Paramount's Plus. So on Paramount's Plus, I usually watch Equalizer, which I need to rewatch the last episode because I wasn't really paying attention. So Equalizer. I also watch what is it called? NCIS Origin with Gibbs. I miss him so much from the regular NCIS. I'm always looking to see if they're gonna like bring him back for an episode because they didn't. He didn't get unalived off of the show, so it's like he could make some kind of appearance. What else? I also love Tracker, and the other one that I love is SWAT and Fire County. Those are the ones that I watch on Paramount Plus, and sometimes I'll watch a movie here and there. And I just use the icon from the Miss Meow freebie to mark that. And added my florals and the divider that I use every other day. That is also from Honey Ink, the little pumpkin one. Also made some dinner. We made something with pork chops. Probably with pork chops, rice, like pork chops, tomatoes and rice, something like that. What else? I edited this day, and then we tried to go outside and fix the fence. We really weren't able to fix it like how we needed to fix it, so it's really just pushed against the fence, and then we just screw tapped it into the steel, but it really needs to be lifted off of the ground and then put into the poles. So we're just trying to get quotes for that. We got a quote for just doing the labor part. Since we already have the material, there's nothing wrong with it, so we shall see. It was tacky day for baby girl at daycare, and I was so sleepy. I had daytime sleepiness, but normally when I'm sleepy in the daytime, I still can never get like a nap in. And then I watched baseball with Babe, and I was like yelling the whole time because I don't understand baseball. And it's like when I watch stuff like competition stuff, I don't really like to I don't like to see people lose. Like, even if like you're rooting for a team, I just don't like to see whoever that's gonna lose, because there has to be a person that wins and there has to be a person that loses. I don't like to see when the person loses or ties or they gain a point or something, because the facial expressions, I just don't like it. So I guess it's like the empath in me. What else? Okay, I think that was pretty much it. Now we can. Oh, I FaceTime with my mom. On to Wednesday. I pulled in a box from the kit. I love the little small little tape stickers in the kit, and I used that. Also used a foiled brushstroke from Sadie Stickers, and that is to mark. What did I do this day? Did I FaceTime my mom again? Look, we're doing this voiceover one and done. I'm looking at my notes from my everything notebook. So yes, I FaceTime with my mom, and then I got a Amazon order, and then I did some planning. I set up for this week, in my A5 wide. So that was probably when I was setting up multiple weeks in my planner. So we squeezed all three of those things at the top. And then for the second half of Wednesday, I marked that I watched Beauty in the Black. And oh my gosh, I'm ready for episode 2 to go ahead and come out like today. That was a really good show on Netflix. And hopefully I can find another good one or another good movie to watch. What else? Marked that we made dinner, or hubby made dinner. And I also helped him study this day. I posted on my IG stories. I did a voiceover. Well, I had to redo a voiceover, and then I was able to finally upload after 9 days. And I was trying to get this video up so much so to the point where I was trying to do the voiceover in my in my car, but it didn't work out. I had to still just redo it because the audio with the AirPods is like so horrible, so horrible. So just putting down all of my alcohol ink swatches on my second half before getting started so I don't forget. And on Halloween, the first half, the first half, I am marking it the same way. I pulled in the brush stroke, the little tape, the brush stroke from Plannerstickers, and the icon that I use is a ghost from White Deer Stationery. It's from her little Halloween freebie. Like, if you ever shop with White Deer Stationery, always get a freebie because there's always that sticker that you think you don't need that you eventually need, you know? So definitely look at her freebies because they'll always come in handy. Let's see what else for the 31st. Okay, so I also had to prepare some notes for I think this was for the IEP meeting, I believe. Yeah, it's for IEP meeting, and the kiddos, they actually put on their costumes for school. So maybe that was another reason why I put the ghost to mark that they had their costumes on. I also watched Who Killed Sarah, and that was really good. That was like really good, like super good. Like, that was so good. Like, if you're home and you need something to watch watch Who Unalived Sarah. That show is so good. Like, there were so many highs and lows and twists and turns, and oh my gosh, and who is she, and no, she did it, and yes, he did. You have to watch that one. It's so good. So I am gonna go back and change these icons out because I was like planning as I go, like planning daily. I would come in the office and sit down. And I wanted to change these up, so I ended up marking that I planned instead, and also that the kiddos went trick-or-treating because it was like last minute because I really didn't want to go. For one, I can't walk with them, and for two, I couldn't find like a church for Hallelujah night, but now I know where I can go for next year. But we just went to my aunt's house and I sat at the table for like where the candy was. I sat at the table and hubby walked with the kids, and it was baby girl's first walk and she did not want to let go of that candy bag. You probably heard this story in my A6 notebook, Playing With Me. Yeah, she did not want to let that candy go, and I Same, same. Like the sweets, same. But thankfully, I have changed that. So I use a little trick or treat bag to mark that from the sampler from White Deer Stationery. And I wanted to do the same thing on this side as I did with the other side with the Polaroids. So I did that there. And that is the mark that I did some more planning. Let me flip in my notebook. Okay, so this was me planning in my health and wellness planner. Ooh. And I also posted on IG, and I think I did like a Hello November post. So yeah, did that, and I watched Law and Order SVU on Peacock this day. All the good shows come over there on Thursday. So like SVU, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med. Like if you need some good shows to watch, just come see me. Like I'm pretty sure like I can be like, oh, watch this on this stream or watch this on that stream, because I think I have all the tea. And the seasons run for a long time, so that's another good thing. Let's see. We took the kiddos to the arcade. This was something else that was last minute. Am I putting this on the right date? No, that I'm on the wrong date. So, where did we go? Where did we go? We did a early pickup this day. And what else? What did we make to eat? Since I marked it here. Not sure exactly what we eat, what we ate, so I probably have to check my other planner. But other stuff that we had, or other stuff that happened for the morning, I let the kiddos take 4 pieces of candy to school and just prayed they didn't give the give the teachers too much problems. I didn't hear anything, or I didn't see anything in their folder, so I think it was okay. Hubby had to work at 10, so that's probably what the truck there is for. Is either taking him to work or he went to work. I journaled, did my IG post, had a planning sesh, did some editing. I planned in my A6. I did an upload. I did a B6 nature setup for the Instagram tag team. Yes, and I also just needed to heal. I don't know if I wrote that because that was the first day that I fell. I'm not sure, but I would have to check my health and wellness to be 100%. But yeah, we was doing a lot of falling. There's a lot of falling coming up, so there's that. Here I'm just adding the little swing from Sadie stickers and the apple branch, apple tree branch. Oh my goodness. And on to Saturday. For Saturday, I did my self-care. I did like my skincare, and I was in a lot of pain this day, so much so to the point where I had to look up like massage places to go to try to get, relief from the pain that I was in. But then I remembered that I have hubby, so he ended up just massaging my leg, where I had the surgery at, because that's where it was giving me problems, as well as my ankle. It was hurting me so bad. So thankful that he did that for me. And basically I fell asleep because it just made me feel so much better. What else for Saturday? I did another upload, I believe. Possibly. I wrote it down, so possibly. I have to go back and check. Also did some tidying. And I started thinking about my setup for 2025. We needed to drop off diapers to the daycare, and I marked that with a pack of diapers from like their stationery, the shop. She literally has every icon you can think of. And I was watching YouTube pranks this day, and I also got an Amazon order, which was a foot file. It was like one that you see on TikTok shop. Normally if I see something there, I just search it on Amazon to see if it's there, and then so I can just get it faster. And then we took the kiddos to an arcade, and they had an inside playground, which was really good because it was starting to get chilly. And I was really like down this day. I really didn't want to go. I was telling hubby to just, go with the boys, and I'll stay home with baby girl. But I'm glad that I did end up just going, because she ended up having a good time, and I ended up having an okay time too. I was happy to be able to see them, play around and everything. I also spent some time writing down what I needed to purchase for my setups for 2025. And I tried to rest unsuccessfully. Daytime sleepiness for me just means I am usually maybe nodding, but if I was to say, okay, let me go to sleep, let me physically lay down in the bed, my eyes will just open up like, girl, why are you trying to go to sleep? I think that's it for Saturday. So on to Sunday. On Sunday, I marked that it was daylight savings, and I did the same thing that I did on Monday. I try to do like the same on one side, you do it on the other side type thing. And yeah, marking daylight like fall back. So we fell back for Sunday. And then I'm pulling my scripts later. I didn't put any scripts down, and I think I'm just going to have to type my scripts and print my scripts and cut my scripts, because I don't think I really wrote down much in my memory planner, because I've just been trying to go. I've been trying to just go. But thankfully, I have everything written down in my notebook. I also made breakfast this day. Eggs, bacon, waffles, all the things. Got the kiddos belly full, and after that I had some house stuff to do, so I did some laundry, 2 loads of laundry. And then where did we go? Oh, we went to meet my mom, and my dad came. And I was so happy because I hardly ever see him, but I was so happy that he came and met us and saw the kiddos. Here is a wiggle for you all. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you all in the next video.